Sunday and today has been another day in Sydney where the weather has been very random. It's currently very hot and the sun is shining, but it was literally tipping it down a couple hours ago and it looks like it's about to rain again. So we decided to go to the antique shop, which you would have just seen clips of.
You brought this in on the porn star shows, we'll probably get on the show. 1800 British Navy.
What are they? See, some of the old stuff are a bit freaky. Like, look at that baby. Don't tell me that's not a little bit freaky. The arcades. Just random little things like that. There's not a huge lot to do in Sydney when it rains. And now we're about to go to the shop to grab some food. I think we're going to make a jack and potato. We're really in the mood for cozy, carby kind of food.
2 each?
Yeah. Now this is the tough decision. Which cheese are we going to agree to put on the potatoes? So we're back in the apartment. We've got our jacket potatoes and our toppings, so it's time to put them in the oven. I love having a jacket potato, but it's one of those meals that
if you want it in the oven, if you want it to be like nice and crispy, you need to have some time, because it takes about an hour and a half in the oven to get it just right. So we're gonna do that now. But yeah, today's been one of those days where I've actually had a really nice day. And guys, I'm very aware that it's all very similar stuff, and also since I've started doing it, the weather has just been so random, and today was one of those days. So like, it's really hot now and I can see some blue sky, but it's just been very much like home. It will be like this for like half an hour and then it'll just tip it down again. So it's been one of those days you can't really be outside the whole day unless you want to be caught in the rain. So yeah, we went to the antique shop, which was so cool actually. I love going to antique shops. I didn't think there was any around Sydney, but just did a quick Google search and found that one, which was really cool. It was a big warehouse with just loads of old stuff. And we went to the arcades, obviously went to the shopping centre to get our food. And we actually went for a coffee this morning, but I didn't film any of that because we just went to Cafe Jack's where we always go, and I've shown that in like a few vlogs already. But yeah, what I was about to say is I had the intentions to make this more like sit down videos, a carry on from like my podcast, which I still have been doing and I enjoy and I still will continue to do. But it has kind of turned into a little bit of like realistic life living in Sydney. So I don't want it to be all about that, but I guess this channel probably is good if you're someone that is living in Sydney, or like you're kind of like more of a backpacker in Sydney, or you're looking to move to Sydney, then I feel like my channel is good for you guys. It shows a little bit more normal life rather than just the kind of road trip days, which, don't get me wrong, there will be, and trips away and everything, but I also want to show just like normal life living in Sydney. So if you are someone watching this video for the first time on my channel, then definitely subscribe, because I do more videos like this and it's just realistic. And even these days it's not completely realistic, because a lot of backpackers like myself actually, and I've been out in Australia for nearly 7 years in October, but a lot of people, they don't have cars in the city either. So actually a more realistic day would be getting transport around and walking everywhere. But also, does anyone else find boxers really comfy? They fit me perfectly as well. So just changed into these and put the hair up because I just need to get comfy. Again, I feel like I say this in all of my videos, but it's just been that weather recently, or maybe it's just me. I think I definitely am someone that's just a hot person. I'm hot all the time, but it just feels like it's been very muggy here recently, and I look sweaty. The makeup is sweating off. It looks horrible. I need to get it off, but put some comfies on. Time to get these in the oven. Anyway guys, jacket potatoes are now in the oven. Set the timer for an hour and a half, and I'm just gonna do a bit of tidying up whilst I wait. I need to put the dishes away, put the shopping away, do some washing for tomorrow, and that kind of stuff. And then I feel like watching something really like cozy. I feel like watching The Hobbit or something like that. So I think that will be me for the rest of the afternoon and evening. Also, let's just ignore the hair. It's getting to that point now where my hair is so long, and I believe that's why I get so hot, because it's really long and thick. So when it's down and on my back, it just adds like, it's like having a big coat on my back. And it's getting to that point where I really like my hair long. I've always had it long, and I just feel like I suit it better, but it grows really fast. The same with my nails. So it's nearly like down to my bum again. So I do need to go and get it like trimmed at least. But yes, as I said, I'm gonna do some tidying up. Also, the jacket potato, that's actually something that I wouldn't really eat often. I usually eat very basic and I would say gym-like meals throughout the week, but on the weekend, it's this thing where I get the urge to like order some sort of, I don't know, bad food or something. So instead of doing that, I've said it before in my videos, we're trying to make food instead. instead of ordering food on a Sunday. Anyway, that was probably quite boring. Let's tidy up. Okay, our toppings are the cheese, coleslaw, beans, and there's the potato. Of course, we've got some butter, and of course we put some butter in the beans, because who doesn't, if you're not doing that, put butter in the beans. It makes them taste so much nicer.